He's not a war hero.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Do you agree with that?
He's a war hero because he was captured.
If you were in Hanoi and you heard that somebody running for president said about a captive, I like heroes who weren't captured, would you believe that they said it?
I think it's a really, really sad commentary to say any American captive who had put his life on the line and risked it for, as John says, a cause greater than himself.
What was your reaction when you heard Donald Trump had said that?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe somebody would say that about a national hero.
My first reaction was humor. I was amused that this draft dodger is calling someone not a hero. First of all, John never called himself a hero. I never called myself a hero. None of the guys that I was with over there thought we were heroes. If you talked about any veteran, they'll say, no, we weren't heroes. So it's kind of inconsequential and somewhat humorous that that this draft dodger would actually make a statement like that.
It is important for people watching to know what you and John McCain and many other American service members went through in Vietnam. You were prisoners of war for almost 6 years, and I mean, there's no other way to put it. You were tortured, both of you.
That we were. I was shot down in May of 1967. He was shot down in October. And he came into our camp. Clearly the most injured prisoner of war I ever saw. He had 7 broken bones, and they were twisting his bones to torture the poor guy.
He was offered early release because his father was an admiral. It would have been a PR coup. He turned that down.
That's right, he did. The Vietnamese called him the Crown Prince because they thought they had really captured somebody who was really important. But when they tried to make propaganda from that, John turned that absolutely down, got into a lot of trouble because he refused to go home early. And not just because of his dad. You know, he pointed to the rest of us. He said, you know, I've got buddies here. I've got 300 buddies here, and let them go home. Truth was, he had more reason to go home because he was so badly injured, even than any of the rest of us.
Was an expectation for President Trump to set aside his rocky relationship with Senator McCain to pay last respects to the American hero. But that did not fully happen until the president faced a mountain of pressure. But the White House insists he made that decision to re-lower the flag on his own.
The shift in the president's tone came after urging from senior aides, reportedly John Kelly, and included a presidential statement and proclamation to lower the U.S. flag until McCain is laid to rest on Sunday, despite our differences on policy and politics. At 3 separate White House events,
do you believe John McCain was a hero?
The president dodged questions about why he initially sent only a tweet that did not include anything about McCain's service, and why the flag outside the White House was flying high. It flew at half-staff on Saturday night and Sunday, but was fully raised for most of the business day yesterday, until it was re-lowered in the late afternoon following bipartisan outcry.
Anybody who in any way tarnishes the reputation of John McCain deserves a whipping.
And a demand from the nation's largest wartime veteran service organization, the American Legion.
Senior administration officials tell CBS News that the president's statement on McCain speaks for itself, though it does not address the 2-day delay in releasing it.